WAAY 31 First News at 11 in high definition.
Good morning and thank you for joining us for WAAY 31 First News at 11. I'm Meredith Wood. We're going to check in with meteorologist Aristar Solari this morning as it is starting a cool down trend.
Yeah, it's kind of a brief cool down though. That's a nice thing.
That's good.
You know, it won't last too long. It's not going to be like last week. This was about the point last week when we started to climb out a little bit. And of course, fittingly, today we're going to cool things off a little bit. Yesterday we were up close to 60 degrees in a lot of spots, had lots of sunshine out there. And today, actually, similarly, we've gotten a decent amount of sunshine as we've gotten deeper into the morning here after starting off with some clouds. Even a couple of flurries. Had a little dusting of snow in northeast Alabama this morning. I'm sure that's not a problem anymore, and it wasn't even a problem on the roads. It was just on grassy surfaces. That little batch of some light sprinkles and flurries now well off into, or Georgia, I should say, and North Alabama. It is nice and quiet right now. Here's a look at the visible satellite, and we're enjoying a nice little break in the clouds. Got a lot of sunshine out there right now, but there are more clouds off toward the north associated with a little upper level disturbance that will bring us more clouds during the afternoon once again, and we'll still retain that slight chance for an isolated sprinkle or flurry along that little disturbance there, but we're not expecting anything major, that's for sure. Temperatures, again, on the chilly side, upper 30s and low 40s. That's pretty much where we'll hang steady all day, so don't expect temperatures to warm up too much, but at least enjoy the nice sunshine out there as we'll be back under the clouds within a couple more days. We'll get you a full look at your forecast coming up in just a couple of minutes. Meredith?
All right, thanks, Ari. We'll check back in. Huntsville police are in the midst of a death investigation. Officers responded to a call at the home of local sculptor Wade Wharton and the 3100 block of Nassau Drive around 6:30 this morning. Right now, they're only releasing preliminary information. We know that one person is confirmed dead. Officers also have a person of interest in custody. Once the official report is released, we will keep you updated right here on WAAY 31. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office is investigating a death. The body of a woman was found in a field near Highway 431 behind Albertville Nissan. Deputies have not released her name yet. An autopsy is scheduled to be performed to determine how she died. Morgan County deputies arrested 4 people in connection with a meth lab. Deputies responded to an anonymous call of possible drug activity where they arrested and charged Stacy Rhodes and Christina Teague for loitering outside of an RV on the property. Deputies then noticed strong chemical odors coming from the RV and found brothers Ricky and Randy Teague inside. The RV had been made into a one-pot meth lab, according to authorities. The brothers were arrested and charged with unlawful manufacturing and trafficking of a controlled substance, as well as possession of drug paraphernalia. Madison County authorities are investigating another Dollar General robbery. It happened at the store on Crossing Boulevard. According to investigators, the robber was armed with a gun and got away with an undisclosed amount of cash. No one was injured. 4 flu-related deaths at Decatur Morgan Hospital. The strain is hitting many younger people, including a 27-year-old Danville man. The flu sent him to the ICU, and now he's hooked up to a ventilator fighting for his life. WAAY 31's Kaylee Lanford talked to his family.
The Henderson family has been by Justin Henderson's bedside since he came into Decatur Morgan Hospital Friday. They say Justin is a healthy, strong 27-year-old man, but H1N1 caused his body to start shutting down.
He called me Saturday and he said, "Mama, I'm sick."
Justin Henderson first went to the doctor last Monday. At first, no one realized he had the flu.
They gave him an antibiotic and a cough syrup and told him he had pneumonia. He went back home. Well, then he developed more symptoms, and of course he didn't want to come back to the doctor yet. So when he finally come in, it was Friday, and when he come in, he walked in.
Just moments later, Justin was being hooked up to a ventilator. Doctors telling his parents he might not survive.
It was touch and go. And they said 5 minutes later we might have lost him.
But Decatur Morgan Hospital staff kept working and were able to stabilize Justin's condition.
This hospital has went above and beyond to take care of our son.
Justin's doctors have told the family he will remain in the ICU hooked up to the ventilator for at least another week. Originally, doctors said Justin's chance of survival was about 25%. The family says they are choosing not to look at that number and have been encouraged by the improvements they have seen in his condition over the past 2 days. Right now, they want to thank the hospital for their hard work and the community for the overwhelming support they have received. But their biggest hope is that someone will hear their son's story and make a decision that could save their life.
And if they don't have their flu shot, they need to go get it.
Yes.
People
most
need
definitely.
to be, they always say that it's the young and the elderly. But this strain is hitting 20 to 40-year-olds, and it's bad.
Justin Henderson works at Lynn Layton Ford in Decatur. The dealership is accepting donations to help his wife and 2 young sons as he remains in the hospital.
Alabama Governor Robert Bentley took to the podium last night with his plan for the state's future. During the State of the State address, he acknowledged a need for more jobs and better education and even outlined ways to get that done. Bentley says he's creating a small business advisory council to help small businesses grow and hopes to expand dual enrollment for high school students. He says Alabama is on the opposite track of the country in fiscal responsibility.
Because debt is one of the greatest threats to our country today. Our nation is buckling under the weight of a federal government that can't continue to take on debilitating debt.
Bentley is calling for a guaranteed cost of living raise for education employees and a possible increase for workers at state agencies. We'll continue to bring you the updates on the 2014 legislative session right here on WAAY 31 First News and online at WAAYTV.com. The Huntsville International Airport is facing a big dispute with airlines over an incentive aimed at lowering ticket prices. Some major airlines are threatening to sue the airport over a policy that would offer a lower landing fee for reducing ticket costs and baggage claim wait times. Airline executives say the offering goes against the Airline Deregulation Act. Under the proposal, airlines could get $6 million worth of incentives. Airport Executive Director Rick Tucker says they want to lower cost to passengers so more people will choose to fly out of Huntsville instead of driving to Birmingham or Nashville.
Over the past 2 years, AdTran has taken over 10,000 flights in and out of Huntsville Airport at an average ticket cost of $644.
Executives will meet with each of the airlines over the next 45 days to try to reach an agreement. A Decatur nonprofit destroyed in a fire is trying to move on. An electrical fire caused serious damage to the Life Source building on 4th Avenue just 2 days before Christmas. It rented the building to provide substance abuse and anger management classes to 150 people. After losing the building, Life Source now offers classes at 2 temporary locations, including the Morgan County Courthouse.
We're looking forward to getting back in here, and it'll be, bigger and better when we come back because everything's going to be built new and nice, and so we're looking forward to that part of it.
Life Source is asking for community donations to help furnish the building when renovations are complete. Coming up on WAAY 31 First News at 11, details on a new warning from the Food and Drug Administration against combining prescription drugs. Aaron.
Seeking relief for sinusitis can often lead to surgery. Now there's a new device that can help guarantee permanent results.
And meteorologist Ari Solari will take a look at the midweek forecast when we come back. Stay with us.